Okay, Marcia, let's get started.
Hey, all right. So I'm so excited to do this 14 days of quarantine workout with you guys. I'm going to have us just kind of get a little dynamic movement going real quick. It's going to be like a 2-minute thing at most, just so that we have our body moving. So I want to have everybody just kind of take the arms and swing them. Swing them up and down, and let's just get those shoulders kind of moving. Make sure there's no impingement. You can even do big circles. And switch your circles the opposite way. Swing them in and out. All right. So we got to make sure those shoulders are ready for this. Then we're going to take those feet nice and wide. And I want us to come down into a little bit of a squat and go side to side, making sure that the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings are all just kind of moving and shaking. This workout does have a built-in warm-up, but I just want to make sure that the body's ready to move. All right, so we got that little lunge going side to side. And then from here, we're going to make sure our hips are moving. We're going to take it and make some big circles. And then we're going to switch those circles. I can't even switch. Bringing them around. All right, and then kick those legs back. Kick your own booty here before you let me do it. All right, beautiful. And then just finally, a little bit of a spinal twist, rotating through our spine to make sure that the spine is nice and ready to go. I'm gonna do a side bend. All right. So real quick, that's all I wanted to do because like I said, we do have a built-in warm-up. So on the first day of quarantine, my trainer emailed me, do a 10-second plank. You choose your plank. Every round, I am going to go into a different type of plank. You can go with me, or you can always regress back to whatever your beginner or intermediate is. But I'm gonna be doing side planks sometimes, regular planks, high planks, feet elevated. It doesn't matter what kind of plank I do. You do you, or follow along with me. So everybody, let's get this party started. And I don't know how to count, so it's a 10-second plank, but we'll see how that goes. So here we go. Round number 1, I'm gonna do a low plank to get started. I'm gonna have my shoulders right underneath my, or right above my elbows, and I'm gonna hold my plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Congratulations. Round 1 is done. All right, we're going to go into round 2. Round 2 is our Supermans. Supermans are we're laying on our belly and we're going to just lift either our arms up for the round 1 and legs up for round 2, or you can do both, or you can do opposite arm, opposite leg. Round 2 begins right now. We're going straight back into that plank right after it. So here we go. Laying on your belly. You're going to take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Lift up those arms and legs. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Lift for round 2. And hold for another 3, 2, 1. Relax. Go straight into the plank. I'm doing a high plank this time on my hands. Hands directly underneath my shoulders. And here I go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. That's round 2. See, it starts nice and slow. We're getting warmed up. Every round, you're going to have a little break that I introduced the new exercise. So right now, we're going into round 3. Round 3 is going to be your push-ups. I'm going to do elevated push-ups to warm up my chest on my couch. You can do them on a wall, you can do them on the floor, whatever works for you. 3 push-ups, right back into our Superman holds. And then I'm gonna go into a right side plank. Let's start round 3, here we go. Hands are right underneath my shoulders. Legs are back, I'm in a plank position. I'm gonna inhale, go down. Exhale up for 3, and 2, and 1. I'm backing away, going into my Superman holds. This time I'm gonna hold just my right arm and left leg up. Exhale, lifting those up. I'm holding for 4, 3, 2, 1, releasing it down, bringing my left arm, right leg up and holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going into a right side plank. I'm getting my right elbow underneath my right shoulder. Exhale, lifting up into that plank, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax down. Nice job. We have gotten through 3 rounds already. Okay, here we go. Round 4, we're gonna introduce a reverse plank. Reverse plank, we're on our booties, hands are behind us, and we're lifting up. For this first one, I'm gonna do the beginner version. I'm gonna elevate and put my forearms on that couch right behind me. Then we're gonna lift the legs. I'm gonna keep my knees bent for this first one, beginner level. We're just gonna lift one leg, then the other. Here we go. You know the drill. Right after that, we're going into our 3 push-ups, our 2 Supermans, and our last plank. I'll be doing left side plank. Round 4 starts now. So I've got my back elevated as high as I can, keeping my knees bent. I'm lifting one leg up for 4, going to the other leg for 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna flip right over, keeping my hands elevated for this introduction round, going into my 3 push-ups. Inhale down, exhale up for 3, 2, last 1. I'm coming down for my 2 Superman holds on my belly. Exhale, lifting everything up, keeping my neck in line for 3, 2, 1. Lowering it back down. Exhale, lift for number 2, 3, 4, 5. Going into my left side plank. I'm gonna flip over so you can see me. Finding my left shoulder right underneath or right above my elbow and holding my left side plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So the first 4 rounds is a good warm up for the body. You should feel like most of the muscles have started to activate by now. We're going to start getting into something a little bit more real now. Round 5 starts with some jumping jacks. If your heart rate's not already elevated, that's what we're trying to do now. We're trying to get that heart rate to come up so that we can get that boost of our metabolic system. I can't do real jumping jacks here in my 4th floor apartment. My neighbors below would probably come banging on my door. I'm gonna do step jacks throughout this whole time, but you can always go into a regular jumping jack or a very big star jump. That's all I'm gonna do. All right, so we're gonna do 5. It's gonna take me a little bit longer. I'll go as fast as I can because I'm only gonna count the second leg. That'll be 1. I am gonna, however, add some light weights. These are only 3s, just to get my shoulders moving. So here we go, round 5 starts now. 5 jumping jacks, or with me, step jacks. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going straight into that reverse plank. Leg lifts, so I'm gonna do this one on the ground, but you can stay elevated like I was before, and we're gonna lift that leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna flip over and I'm going into my floor push-ups. And here I go. Inhale as I go down, exhale up for 3, and 2, and 1. Laying straight down onto my belly, lifting for those Superman holds. Lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Remember, this lift is coming from your glutes and hamstrings if you're lifting your legs. Last second, lowering it back down, going back into a plank. I'm gonna go into a high plank position, and I'm gonna add a little movement. I'm gonna tap my feet to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting out of breath. Okay, so we did round 5. Round 6, getting a little bit more dynamic. So 5 jumping jacks doesn't seem like a ton. We're gonna add in some lunges to go ahead of that. I can only do step back lunges. I am gonna put some weights in my hands to make it a little harder, but you can just not use them or use them. If you don't have weights, a can of beans, a can of pumpkin is what we have. You can have that in your hands just to have something in your arms to give you a little extra weight. I'm gonna add 5-pound weights, and we're gonna go into a step back lunge. This is the beginner version if you didn't have weights. I want you to make sure you step back far enough that you get a 90-degree bend with both legs. All right, so here we go. Round 6 starts now. Take back the right leg, bring it forward, then the left, and then 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Going straight into those jacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, we're going straight into that reverse plank. Leg lift on your back, lifting those hips. Legs straight or bent, lifting, alternating. So 2 lifts per leg. And then we're gonna flip right on over for those push-ups. I'm going into tricep push-ups. So I'm keeping my elbows close to my body. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Last one. We're going straight into those Supermans, lifting the body up. And I'm gonna do a little swimmer for 4, 3, 2, 1, relax down, exhale up. Second one, hold, or this swimmer just means I'm really alternating my arms and legs really slowly, fast, and relax. Finally, our last hold is our plank. I'm going back to my right side, and here I go. I'm lifting up into a star type plank. Yeah, let's do that for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Whew. Okay, so this is awesome. We've gotten through how many rounds? 6 rounds, and now we're going to start introducing a little bit more core work. We're going into round 7, which is Russian twists. Russian twists, I'm going to have a light weight in my hand, and I'm going to twist side to side, sitting on my booty, trying to balance. Now, if you're feeling very strong and you can keep your legs straight, you can elevate your heels. But if not, just lightly tap those heels because we don't want your legs going everywhere. All right, so round 7. Hopefully my memory is good. After that, we're coming straight up for those lunges, jumping jacks, and so on. So if you're holding a weight, you've just got each end of the weight in your hand. Elbows are slightly out to the side. I'm going to elevate my heels just a little. I'm going to turn to the right and then left. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. We're going straight up into those step back lunges. I'll do it facing you, so we're going to take that back. Oh, I forgot my weights. Here we go. Step back for 6, 5. Do these as fast as you want. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight into those jacks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going into those reverse plank holds and lift. I'm going to add a little bit of a rotation with my leg as I lift it. I'm going to bring it out and then down. That's 1. Out and down. That's 2, 3, 4. We're going into those 3 push-ups. I'm going to go into a nice push-up here. Inhale down, exhale, press up for 3, 2, 1. laying on my belly for our Supermans, lifting. If you want to add that movement, arms and legs are just swimming for another 2. 1, relax down. Exhale, lift up for round 2. Hold it or swim it. 2, 1. Finally, we're going into that plank hold. I'm going to the left side star plank, but remember, whatever plank works for you, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So you see this definitely builds. At least it's building for me. And I've already done this. Okay, round 8. We're about to start with round 8. The exercise we're introducing here is our glute bridge. So, different options. I'm gonna elevate my feet on that couch behind me, just because I like the range of motion that I get. But you can certainly put your feet on the floor. If you wanna add a weight to do a tricep press, you can. But certainly if you don't want to, arms by the side is gonna feel a lot more stable. So here we go, round, what is this, 8? I think this is round 8. All right, so if you're gonna do the tricep press, I hope you can see me. Okay, here we go. If you're gonna do the tricep press, I want you to have your feet on the floor or on the couch and your elbows are bent so that the weight's right by your head. As you exhale, lift your hips and your arms. That's 8. Bring it back down. Lift for 7 and down. 6 and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're gonna come up to seated. I'm switching weights because I had a heavy weight. I can't do a Russian twist with that. So I'm going to lean back just a little bit, holding my weight. Rock to the right, then to the left, that's 1, and 2, and 3. The more you lean back on this Russian twist, the harder it gets. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got 6 step back lunges. So you go as fast as you want with these, weights or no weights. Take that leg back and forth. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. I might have done 7, but that's okay. Straight into those jacks. Overhead, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Going into our reverse plank, leg raise. I went out and then down. This time I'm gonna go up, around, and down. Just straight lifts is totally fine. I'm going up and down, straight up, around, and down. I'm flipping over for some push-ups. Going into those push-ups right here for 3 of them. Inhale down, exhale, press. Inhale down, press. Last one. We're going straight into those swimmers. Exhale, lift up and hold, or swim, squeezing the glutes. And relax. Exhale, lift and hold, or swim. And relax. Finally, a nice plank hold. I'm gonna shake things up by elevating my feet on this couch and going into a feet elevated push-up. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Okay, I keep coming close to give myself a break. And my notes are actually here too. So, it gives me a little break. Okay, so number 9, leg scissors. We're lying on our back. Our feet are switching like scissors. I want this movement to come from your hip, not from your feet, even though I just said your feet are moving. I want you to think about this movement coming from the hips. The legs are just along for the ride. 2 ways to make it different. Bend the legs if you need it easier. keep a chest lifted if you want to make it harder. So I'm going to do the more advanced version with long legs and with my head, neck, and shoulders lifted. So here we go to get started. Round 9. We're lying on our back. We bring both feet straight up to the ceiling, and I want you to point your toes. We're going to take the left leg back towards our face a little and lower the right one as low as you feel comfortable that you still have connection to your back on the mat. I'm going to exhale, lift my chest up, arms are towards the ceiling. This is where we start. Now 9 scissors, switch for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going straight into, I can't even remember, what's 8? Our 8 glute bridges. Okay, sorry. So we're gonna, again, put our feet on the floor or elevate them up high. If we're using a weight, we're gonna bend our elbows. We're gonna exhale, press both of them up for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're gonna bring it up to seated for our Russian twist. Remember, if you need to, heels are touching to keep those feet still. Weight or no weight, hands are pressed out. And we twist to the right, go left, that's 1, and 2, and 3. You want to think about your back being nice and straight on this one. You're looking up towards the ceiling. And because I'm talking, I've lost count. I think that's 6 and 7. And we'll call it there. We're coming straight up to standing for those lunges. Going back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And straight into those jacks for 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then from here, reverse plank. I'm going to do a little zigzag pattern with my legs as I go up. So here I go. I'm doing a zigzag up, try and keep my body still, straight down. Zigzag up, straight down. Zigzag up for 3, and down, and 4, and down. Going straight into those push-ups. I'm elevating my feet for my push-ups this time again, and going down. Exhale up for 3, 2, last 1. And I'm going into my Supermans. I'm going to switch it up this time and do right arm, left leg, and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Round 2, go lift. Left arm, right leg for another 3, 2, 1. And this time I'm going to do a single leg plank. So I'm on my hands. I'm taking my right leg up, holding it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Hopefully I'll remember to lift my left leg on the next round. I sometimes forget these things. Okay, how's everybody feeling? I hope y'all are doing great. I see a thumbs up from Catherine, awesome, she's with us. We're going into round 10. So we've only got 5 more rounds, but as you can probably suspect, they're the 10 or the 5 longest rounds because we are having so many exercises at this point. We're gonna add a sumo squat with a pulse. So all that means is our feet are wide and we're pulsing in a squat position. You go as low as is comfortable for you depending on your knees. I want you to hold a weight or not hold a weight. You can hold it here, you can hold it there, however this works for you. I just want to make sure these pulses are coming from your glute and not your quads. We don't want to burn out our thighs. This is all about the booty. So let's do it. Round 10 starts now. I'm grabbing my weight. I'm going into a wide stance, a little bit definitely wider than those hips. I'm going down into my lowest point, holding that weight out. From my heel, I'm squeezing up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm coming straight down and going into my scissor position. I'm on my back. Both legs are to the ceiling. Right leg comes down, left leg comes towards me. I'm going to exhale and lift my chest. You don't have to. We're switching for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I keep forgetting what 8 is. Glute bridges. I knew it. Here we go. I'll elevate my feet this way this time. I'm putting my feet up on my couch. I'm going to bend my elbows. And from here, I'm going to exhale, lift my hips and arms, and back down. We got 7 more. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to bring that down. We're going to go back into those Russian twists. We're going to take that weight, hold it if you want, or just clasp the hands together. Elevate the heels, turn to the right, and then left. That's 1, and 2, and 3. Keep those legs as still as possible. And 5, 6, 7. We're coming right up for our step back lunges. We're going to go as fast as you can for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step jacks or jumping jacks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going into 4 reverse planks. Here we go. On our backs, lifting those hips up, and we're going to bring that leg straight up. I'm zigzagging it down. Exhale up, zigzag down. 3, and 1. I don't know, I couldn't count there. I'm getting so tired. All right, push-ups. I'm going back to tricep push-ups. I'm gonna do these on my knees though, because I'm weak with my tricep push-ups. So knees are perfectly all right, as long as you keep a straight line from the knees to the shoulders. My elbows are going straight back. Exhale up for 3, and 2, and last one. Laying back down for my swimmer hold. I'm lifting both legs and arms up and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Lift everything, including that belly button. Hold here. Try not to bring the neck back too far like I just had mine. Relax down. We're going into that plank, and this time I'm going to lift my left leg up into the air and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. And relax. Okay, guys, we've got 4 more rounds, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So this is where you go at your own pace. You do what you can. We're going to start with squats to overhead presses. You don't have to have weights for an overhead press. You can just go up and down with the arms. Your squat range of motion is yours, and it depends on your knees, your hips. Make sure the weight stays in the heels though. It's the only thing I ask. I don't want anybody up on the toes or the balls of their feet. Keep your knees safe. So we're gonna start round 11 right there with that squat to overhead press. I'm using 5-pound weights, but you're welcome to use more or less. We're just gonna have the hands kind of out to the side. The elbows aren't completely out to the side, just slightly forward, palms facing forward. I've got an open grip. I've got my feet underneath my hips. I'm gonna go inhale as I go down, exhale up for 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight out into a wider stance. Lowering down as far as I can. I'm holding my weights out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going straight down for our scissors. I'm actually going to add a weight for my scissors here. So I'm just going to hold it between my hands, bringing both legs up to the ceiling, pointing my toes, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, I'm lifting and lowering that right leg. Here we go. 9, 8, 7. Now the point is to keep the body as still as possible. The hips are doing this movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn around and lift those hips up onto my couch. You can use the floor if you'd like. Elbows are bent behind my head. I'm exhaling, pressing up. Inhale, bringing it back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. I'm going to come back up to seated for my Russian twists, holding one hand between the two palms of my hands. I'm going to leave my heels down for this one because last time I felt like I was moving my legs a lot. I'm going to rotate to the right and left. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. We're going straight into those step back lunges, standing up, switching those legs for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then right into those jacks for 5, 4, 3, I'm not counting right, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, we've got those reverse plank leg lifts. I'm gonna go up, do a small circle, and then come down. So remember, you can just go up and down, but I'm going up, a little circle, down, lifting up, a little circle, and down. Number 3, number 2, and 1. I think that was all of them. I can't count. Woo! So now we're going into push-ups. I'm going to do a regular push-up on the ground. Take a nice deep inhale as I go down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up for 2 and 3. Lowering all the way down for my Supermans. Arms are extended. Squeezing my glutes to lift my legs. And then my arms, I'm going to pull back and hold for another 3, 2, 1. I'm coming back down. I'm exhaling, lifting up. And now I'm pulling my arms back and holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going back into a right side plank, and I'm going to do a hip drop while I do it. You can just hold whatever plank. Here we go. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, we're getting down to the end, and I am sweating like crazy. Thumbs up, we good? All right, so round 12. We're gonna do a lateral lunge. So we're gonna get a little lateral side to side movement. You can add a bicep curl with or without weights. And this first round, I'm just gonna do a wide stance and not step out, but you can certainly step out if you'd like. I'll show you that on the next round if you don't already know what that is. So here we go. We are gonna get started with round 12. I'm gonna use 5-pound weights, and I'm gonna go into a nice wide stance. Remember, if you're a beginner or if you don't have weights, totally fine. Still move the arms as if you do. So we're gonna lean into our left side and bend those elbows in and come back down. And we're going for 12, so that was 11, and 10, and 9, and 8. I'm actually doing a hammer curl here, meaning that I keep my palms facing each other. That's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going straight into our, I forgot what it was, our 10 sumo squat, or I'm sorry, 11 squats to overhead. So our elbows are out to the side, a little bit in front, feet underneath us. Inhale down, exhale up for 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Feet a little bit wider. Go into that squat hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down to our backs for the next several exercises. We're going to start with that scissor. I've got a weight. Hands can be right by the side though. I'm going to exhale, lift. Right leg comes down. And here we go. Switch for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elevating my feet for my glute bridge, but you can be on the ground. Arms can be by the side or bent back, ready for that tricep. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. That was 8 glute bridges. Coming back up to seated for a Russian twist. Leaning back, pushing into that weight, or just 2 hands pushing together. Twist to one side. The second side is 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. We're going into our 6 step back lunges. Coming up to standing. Switch those feet as fast as you can for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Straight into our jacks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse plank, leg lifts. We're going to go into whatever position is best for you. Exhale, lift up, bring up the leg for 4, and then release it down. Second leg for 3, and release it down. We're pausing at the top. And last one, we're going into some push-ups. I don't know how to make push-ups fun. I may like burpees, but I hate push-ups. Here we go. I'm elevating my feet again. Inhale, come down. Exhale up. Up for 2 and 3. Going into those swimmers, lying on your belly. Exhale, lift up. I'm doing swimmers, but you can just do Superman holds for 3, 2, 1. Release down. Exhale, rep number 2. Swim, hold, whatever it takes for 2, 1. And then finally, we're gonna go, I'm going into a left side plank for 10 seconds. I'm doing that hip drop, and here we go. I'm gonna lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we have 2 more rounds. We got this. We're gonna make it through. Our second to last exercise that we're adding in is some lateral arm raises. Lateral arm raises can be done without any weights at all. And if you're properly engaging your shoulders, even without weight, you can use those shoulder blades to raise it up. So you don't actually have to have much weight to make this work. I'm gonna do thumbs going up. You could also do them palm face down or even pinky face up. So I'm gonna do thumbs up this time, and if I remember, I'm gonna do palms up, pinkies up the second on the last round. All right, I'm gonna use a 5-pound weight. If you wanna make it more dynamic, add some legs into it. Every time you come up with the arms, you can go up from a squat. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'm getting pretty tight. Okay, but if you're not, then you're good. So either way, the feet are just about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and I've got my palms facing you because I'm gonna do thumbs up on this first one. I'm gonna do a micro bend, and then as I come up, about shoulder height, and then I'm gonna slowly bring it down. We're going for 11, and slowly bring it down. 10, these are nice and slow and controlled. 9, and back down. 8, and back down. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. We're going straight into those 11 overhead squat to overhead press. Here we go, as low as you can go, and up for 11, 10, back to fast, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming a little bit wider with those feet, going down into the lowest squat you feel like you can hold. Weights are out, and we're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going down for our scissors, lying on your back. Feet are straight above you to the ceiling, toes pointed, arms by your side or up to the ceiling. Exhale, lift the chest if you're going to, lower that right leg. Here we go, switch for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elevating those feet or putting the feet on the ground. We're going into those glute bridges. Bend the elbows if you're doing the tricep press. Exhale, lift the bridge and the arms and back down for 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Coming back up to seated, going into that Russian twist. Holding the weight or pressing the hands at the chest, rotating to one side, and then the other for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Coming straight up for our step back lunges. Get up as soon as you can and switch for that right leg back, then left, then 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Going into those jacks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Reverse plank. Lifting that leg. Exhale. Lift up. I'm going to bring it up and bring it down. Lift up for 3 and down. 2 and down. Last 1 and down. I'm going to do a pike push-up this time. So I'm actually going to go into a pike position. It's also known as bird dog for any of you yogis. And I'm just going to go down, tap my head to the floor, and press up. Inhale down and up. Inhale down and up for 3. Lowering myself to the ground for our Superman hold. Exhale, lift up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to do a single arm plank hold this time. So I'm going to put my right hand under the center of my chest, lift my left arm up, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I happen to know the last round takes about 6 minutes. So you're 6 minutes away from making it through this workout. Grab some water, we're adding in those burpees. If you absolutely hate burpees and there is no version of this that you want to do, you can just watch me suffer through 14 burpees. Of course, I'm not suffering because I love them. I'm going to do the first couple in the very basic way, and then I'm going to go down and start doing as real of burpees as I can without jumping so that I don't bother my neighbors. So are we all ready for this last round? We good? All right, we've made it this far. We can do this. All right, so I'm gonna use the couch and do a step back burpee and show you two basic ones, and then I'm gonna do a dozen regular ones. You do you. Basic ones, hands are on the couch. I'm gonna step back right, left, bring right, forward, in, and I'm coming up. Now I'm gonna step back left, right, and come up. I've done two. You do is whatever you can. I'm going to the ground, going back and forth as quick as I can. And I'm just going up and down on my toes. I'm not doing the push-up because we've done enough push-ups today. I'm losing count though, so I better pay attention. I think this is 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a second, and when I see that everyone, I can only see Catherine, but are you guys done? All right, you survived the 14 burpees, nice. So remember, I'm doing pinkies up this time. I'm actually gonna take it behind me, but it can go here at your thighs, but I get a little more range of motion here. Nice and slow on these to catch our breath. Exhale, lift to shoulder height. Inhale very slowly, bring it down. Going up, that was 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Calm before the storm of finishing this up. We have 12 stepping bicep curls. I'm going to actually step this time. So here we go. I'm going to step and go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going straight into our 11 overhead presses. Here we go. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. A little wider with those feet. Going down into that squat hold. I'm holding the weights right here because my shoulders are a bit tired. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going into our 9 scissors. I'm going to hold that weight straight up to the ceiling. Toes are pointed to the ceiling. I'm lowering my right leg, lifting my chest. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn, or just stay where you are, feet on the ground. We're going to lift those arms to the ceiling, bend the elbows. Here we go. Exhale, press up for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. We are on the home stretch here, guys. We have 7 Russian twists. Count that second side as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Coming up to standing for those step back lunges. Here we go. Back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Straight into those jacks for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Reverse planks. I'm going to go back, lifting up into that reverse plank, raising that leg for 4, back down, 3, back down, 2, and 1. I'm going to go into a regular push-up for this last round. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up, 2, and 3. 2 Superman holds. Exhale, lifting. I'm doing Superman swims right here for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Exhale up. Go for 3, 2, 1. Finally, our last plank hold. I'm going to elevate those feet. Oh, wait, no, I have to do my other arm. Left arm straight center underneath my chest. Right arm up and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are done.
Awesome. That was so great, Marcia. Thank you.
Whew. So everybody needs to just kind of get the heart rate down. Try not to lower the head. We can go through a few stretches if you guys want real quick, or if you want to just end it here. What do you think, Catherine? You want to just call it or do a couple stretches together?
I'm good. I think we'll keep it short and we can add some stretching if we need to.
Awesome. Sounds great.
That was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thanks for doing it with me, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Do it again.
Thanks. Yeah.